This is our housekeeper, Angela. She takes care of us. She's the brain behind the most automated home in the world where we live. Everything in this home she's in control of, from the heating, the lighting, and the air conditioning. She knows at sunset to put lights on for us, if it's raining not to water the lawn, and at night if I forget to shut the garage door, she remembers to shut it for me. She also has the ability to work by voice, so I can actually talk to her and ask her to do things for me. Let me show you how she works. Angela.
Oh, sure.
Curtains, please. And if you think that's something, wait to see what else Angela can do. This Angela here is a master voice home automation system. And the home automation system is a little different than a security system because it gives you control in your home in ways a normal alarm system can't do. Upstairs in our bedroom, for example, we have several interesting things. For one thing, the blackout drapes are controlled, so on holidays, for example, it doesn't wake us up earlier for work like it does during the week. It controls and remembers to shut off the curling iron, so if my wife is using the curling iron, walks away and forgets to turn it off, it'll be shut off for her. The bathroom heater and the lighting in the closets. We have the closed-circuit television so we can keep an eye on the rest of the property from the TV set. The cameras themselves figure out where the motion is and jumps to that camera. So if there's someone at your front door, for example, the camera at the front door will be up on your TV screen. If there's someone in the swimming pool, it'll stay on the swimming pool. So you can be in the house and look at the TV and watch the kids playing in the pool if you need to. It makes it very effective as a security measure to know that your house is being monitored and recorded for future use for the police or anyone else who may need to review the cameras. We even have something we refer to as CHEWS, C-H-E-W-S. It stands for Coyote Hidden Early Warning System. And because we kind of live out here in Yorba Linda where there's a lot of animals, and because we also on our property have swans and ducks and chickens and stuff, the coyotes come to visit. We have infrared beams around the top of our fences. The beams notify my system that a coyote or a raccoon or something like that has tried to enter the property. It kicks on a high voltage wire that puts electricity through it, which keeps the coyotes out. As a result, since we put that in, we haven't lost any animal now in over 3 years. What she is the first machine in the world that can see, hear, think, speak, and has a personality definable by its owner. For example, you're hearing a female voice. Some people prefer a British butler or a French maid, whatever voice they want. She also has this little gray circle right here. This is the eye. Remember I said she can see. Well, this eye gives her the ability to see and watch for things. For example, in our home, she's pointed at the children's bedrooms. So at nighttime, if the kids leave their bedrooms, she sees them, she verbally says hello to them, she then kicks on a light in the room so they're not walking in the dark, and up in the master bedroom she notifies us that the children have left the bedroom so we can take appropriate action. You know, at first glance, people tend to think of this as kind of like a cute toy, but it's actually quite serious as a product. It can save hundreds of dollars in lowering your utility bills. In our home here, she controls the heating and air conditioning system, actually makes sure that the temperature is set right. She remembers to close and open the drapes for us, and during the hot times of the year, the drapes close automatically because she keeps track of those kinds of things. She controls the alarm system, so I mean the family doesn't even have to interact with the alarm system. The one little box runs everything. You know, Willard, with this cordless phone, I can control everything in my yard. Let me show you. In fact, I can even control my sprinklers. You know, Willard, the nice thing about this system is it doesn't require any special wiring or any customization. This house was already built when we moved in, and it was not automated. You don't need to drill any holes or run any wires. All you do is simply take and unplug the lamp and plug a little module into the lamp, plug the lamp into the wall, remove the wall switch, and replace it with one of our system wall switches. And from that point on, that's all you have to do. The system uses the house's existing wiring as a transmission line to send signals to control. Once you have a system like this, you become very dependent on it. It's part of your lifestyle is what it becomes. Willard, thanks for coming on the tour. I hope you've enjoyed it. We're going to go out to dinner now.
Bye, Willard.
Goodbye, Willard. Angela.
You cooled?
Goodbye.
Okay.
Watch my butler in action. Mr. Collins,
You again?
I'm home.
All right, wait a minute.
What makes this house so smart is this voice-activated control center. It works by communicating through your existing electrical lines with plug-in modules.
Can you give me any specific examples of how you save money?
A lot of people tend to think it's a toy because it seems so cute and what you can actually see it do, but it's much more than a toy. These are copies of our utility bill. When we first moved into this house, without making any changes at all, we were spending $22.01 per day. So by the time it got control of the house for the entire 30-day period, we went from $22.01 per day down to $10.19 a day, so cutting our utility bill more than in half.
The savings of electricity are a result of the system only operating what is necessary at the time, like heating and air conditioning, and turning off lights or appliances that are accidentally left on. Gus has also drastically reduced his water bill by incorporating water sensors into the system. These tell the main computer to water only when it is absolutely necessary. Another feature that is of particular interest to the physically challenged is the use of a telephone to control any of the system's 250 functions.
If I had one of these in my house, it would probably start like this.
At 6:30 a.m., the system would turn off my electric blanket and wake me up by turning on some music, opening the drapes, and putting on the bathroom light. It would start the coffee brewing at the same time and turn on the kitchen lights. At 8 a.m., I'm off to work, and it turns off any lights I may have left on. And it does some household chores for me, like vacuuming the pool and watering the plants. Later at night, it will turn my blanket back on, close the drapes, and turn off the heater.
You can also give it any name you wish. HAL from the movie 2001, the HAL 9000. Most people call it HAL. The second most popular name is more intriguing, though. The second most popular name people call the product tends to be their boss's name. I guess there's something therapeutic about coming home at the end of the day, calling out your boss's name and saying, "Yes, master, back to you."
Well, Gus, thanks a lot for showing the house. It's certainly pretty smart, and it certainly showed me how I could save some money on my electric bill. I got to get out of here now, but I was curious, do you have like a favorite command?
Yes, I actually do. Watch this. Cassandra,
May I help you?
party time.
Okay.
I started working in radio, and then, well, Gary Collins came along and put me on the home show, and it's been a Cinderella story ever since.
Really?
Really. You know, you were really much thinner in person, Cassandra.
Yeah, I was trying to pick up the box. No, we fixed